Welcome back to Prancer Home. So in this video we are going to be making week 1 of the GAPS diet for weaning your baby. So what we have here is 2 pans, because we like to make 2 batches at the same time. And what we have in here are some beef. So this is short rib, organic of course, everything's organic. We have some organic onions and 2 organic carrots, along with, this is mineral water, topped up to fairly near the top with mineral water. And as you can see here, this is a copper pan with a stainless steel interior. The reason for that is you don't want to be using any non-stick material, and you certainly don't want to be using a microwave or anything like that, because it destroys nutrients. So you want to preserve all the nutrients. So this is what we have: no salt, no pepper, nothing like that. That's what's in here. And we're going to turn on the gas, and same for the second batch as well, exactly the same in here. We're going to turn on the gas and we're going to bring this up to a boil. Okay, so as you can see, our 2 batches of bone broth are now boiling. So what we do is we will reduce the heat and turn it down to low, and then add pan lids on top so that the broth can simmer for 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so we are back after 4 hours of simmering and cooling a bit. So let's have a look. So you can see the broth has gone into quite a thick consistency, I want to say, and the vegetables that are in there currently will come out along with the meat, and we can just strain the broth so that it's nice and lump free for baby weaning. And you can always add in the meat and more vegetables to make soup. The vegetables being for week 2 of weaning. There'll be a video in the description box about how to do that for week 2 of baby weaning. And we'll also have a video for week 3 of baby weaning in the description box. Okay. Okay, so we're back with the bone broth. It has completed its simmering for 4 hours. It's now cooler and well, it's not completely cold, but it's cooler, and it's able to be strained so that we can separate the meat from the vegetables. So we're going to do that next. Okay, so we're going to strain this through here and catch the meat and the vegetables. It gets a bit messy, so watch out for your clothes. And as you can see, you end up with the bones and the meat and the vegetables that we put in for flavor. So you just want to lift that out, like so. And you're left with your nice bone broth. Okay, so what you want to do next, now that you've strained the broth from the remaining meat and vegetables for flavor, with the meat, you want to separate it from the bone. So with this bone, it's pretty much already separated. If you can get any of the marrow out of here, that's good stuff to get out. These bones are short ribs, so they're quite difficult to do that. But essentially what you want to do is pick off the meat, and any soft gelatin like this is excellent for the broth. So you want to keep that, don't throw it away, and add it to your broth later on. So meat and marrow and any jelly type substance like this you need to keep. Okay, so we've strained our broth, as you just saw, and because this is for baby weaning, what I would recommend doing is putting it through a sieve, like so, just in case there's any little pieces, you know, that a baby could, it could be a choking hazard. So you want to sieve all of that out, like so, because you can see some little pieces of debris are in there. So while that would be probably okay for normal gaps or adult gaps, For baby weaning, we want those out. So we take those out and we're left with this. Now we already have here a bottle, so you can put this straight into a bottle for baby weaning. Okay, so we're finished making our bone broth for week 1 of weaning your baby on the GAPS diet. As I said, make sure it's completely sieved so you don't have any lumps or anything. Once that's done, you can either put it in a bottle like this. Obviously this is filled up, but you do much less. Or you can spoon feed it to your baby using a weaning spoon. So, okay, that's it for week 1 of weaning your baby on the GAPS diet. Until next time, keep on prancing.